everybody, and welcome to Dainty Budgets. My name is Dominique. I am so excited that you guys are joining me today on my financial freedom journey. I just a little bit about me really quick, and then we can get into the cash stuffing. I'm 26. I live in Texas, and I am married, no kids as of yet. So right now, I'm just budgeting to pretty much keep myself accountable. I do have some financial goals that I want to eventually meet, which is having no debt or very little debt, and then basically just having the financial freedom of not having to, not that I'm struggling right now per se, but the freedom of where you can go on vacation, you can afford to buy things that, you may want, and not necessarily just to buy things, but just having that financial security, I guess you can say. And so for me, I've spent a lot of years just kind of going with the wind, going with what everyone else was doing, and pretty much just trying to have what everyone else had, and just being very materialistic. It's not to be materialistic and having nice things is like two separate things. So I think more so just being conscious of where you are financially and acting your wage. So that is pretty much what I am starting to do. And I also wanted to have more of a savings. I felt like I could never save, but then I found out about the cash envelope system, and I'm like, that's great. Like, seeing your money is different from having a card. So I definitely feel like this will definitely help me, and I am so excited that you all are here with me. And I definitely want to know why you guys watch these videos. I watch these videos personally for motivation and just getting other ideas of how other people budget, and that gives me ideas on how to budget. So I definitely want to hear from you all. Why do you guys watch these videos? Why do you like these videos? And yeah, pretty much that is it. So I will get started. So I did go to the bank yesterday, and so this is my bank envelope. And so we will be stuffing $905, I believe. And I'm still working on my setup right now. I feel like it will improve in the future. So if you guys have any suggestions or maybe things that work for you with your setup, definitely let me know. My setup is not fancy at all. And so may not be perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is unstuff my cash envelopes. So these are just the envelopes that I use on a weekly basis. And so the first one is food. Food has nothing in there right now. The next one, this is eating out. This is actually a new category for me, which I really needed, and I'll kind of talk about that a little bit more. Weekly is more so just a miscellaneous, and let's see what was in here. Now, I do want to preface this by saying I also have some of the same envelopes in this actual binder, and I'll kind of go over why. But first, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put that to the side. Spending. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, $5. And then gas has nothing. And so like I was saying, I have some of the same envelopes in here for a couple reasons. The first reason is just that if I'm out somewhere and I only want to spend a certain amount, I will basically put the rest in here, just to ensure that I don't go over what I am trying to spend for that particular event or whatever the case may be. So as well as sometimes, you know, you get a lot of cash ones or something like that, and they may not all fit in my wallet, so they have a separate place just in case they don't fit. So for weekly, again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing in food. Allowance is the same thing as spending, the spending envelope that I have. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is it for the spending envelope. So, let's see. So I do have a $1 savings challenge. So let's see how much will be going into there. And I will count all of the $1 bills at the end of the year for you guys. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 dollars. And this will be going into this pouch, which is for my $1 savings challenge. And I already have some more ones in here, so this isn't my first time stuffing it, just my first time on camera with it. And so now we are going to get back to these envelopes and stuff them for the week. So gas normally gets $100 for every other week because I do get paid bi-weekly. That is definitely a lot of money. 1, gas is going up. 2, I do some deliveries on the side, so I have to use more gas than what most people probably would use. So I've already put in $25 into my gas tank today, so we are just going to be stuffing $75 into this particular envelope. So we're going to be doing 20, 60, oh sorry, 20, 40, 60. Oh, I can't count. And then I'm just going to do 5s. So 60, 65, 70, 75. And one thing that I actually am doing now, before I would get my gas at like Walmart, or I don't know if you guys have a Kroger near you, but I have a Kroger and there's like a lot of gas stations, Kroger gas stations over here. And so I used to go to those to get gas, and I was noticing that I was running out of gas so fast to the point where last week I literally was at 0 in my budgeting for the gas, and I had like a quarter tank left, and I was like, this is gonna have to last me until I get paid, just because I did want to stay within my budget. But my husband did let me know that by going to like Exxon and Chevron, those kind of bigger gas stations that are normally more expensive, the quality of the gas is so much better. And I've noticed, even though I'm spending a little bit more at the time, I'm saving more because I don't have to fill up as much. So maybe that'll help you guys when it comes to saving on gas, because it's definitely helped me tremendously. Next, we do have spending. So spending, we'll be getting $100. And initially, I'm trying to think how I want to do spending. Initially, I was only giving myself $50. And I felt like very, very deprived and like I couldn't really spend my money, so I ended up upping it to 100. And so we'll see if that works, but I just didn't like the feeling of feeling like I couldn't spend my money because I only was getting $100 basically every month. And it was like really annoying because most of the time I spent my money on food, hence why I created that new category. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100 for spending. This is all types of... I'm going to have to re-laminate this because it's not doing the job right now. All right, so spending 100, and of course I'll transfer this money as needed. As of right now, it should fit fine. Weekly will get $20. Eating out will get 20. Food, which for me encompasses groceries, toiletries, so I do split that kind of thing with my husband, so I don't have to put as much. So I'll just be putting 80, 20, 40. Actually, yeah, let me see, 20, 40. We'll do 60, 70, 80. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. And all of these will just be going back into my wallet. All right, I'm trying so hard to keep my head out the frame, and my arms are not like long enough, so I'm like, and it's kind of uncomfortable, so forgive me if it's like, seems like I'm like out of frame or something like that. I'm trying really hard to not put my head into the frame because I know you guys do not want to see the top of my head. So all right, so next is car, and for me car encompasses my actual car note, which is $430, and then my insurance, which is $163 a month. My insurance is due the 10th of every month, and my car note is due on the 15th of every month. So as of right now, we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, $350 for car. Let me know how insurance rates are in your area. I really feel like I pay way too much for insurance. Like, I don't get tickets or haven't been in an accident or anything like that. And I'm like, why am I paying $163 a month? Like, I'm just not understanding. And I'm with Progressive, and it's like, even when I check and get quotes from other places, they're always higher. And I'm just like, I'm just kind of stuck. I'm like, okay, whatever. Rent will be getting $20. So for me, rent encompasses my utilities such as internet, water and sewer, and all that is already included in my actual rent. And then of course lights and things like that. So my rent portion is normally around like $500 a month for just rent. And then for utilities such as light, which is a separate utility bill, that normally ranges around, like, as of right now, like $40. And then internet is like $25 a month. So as of right now, I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 54, 50, 70, 80, 90, 500, 510. So $510 in rent. Now ministry, this is where I put my tithe offering. I also put money aside for people's birthday that attend the church with me, or if they have a baby, like somebody recently had a baby and I'm buying Pampers for them. So just like anything that really comes up that has to deal with my family at the ministry or anything in general with the ministry, I just set money aside for that. And so for this, I will be putting in $200. So we have 20, 40. All right, so 50, 150, 200. Yeah, I can't count today. And then fun will be getting $30. So I really don't honestly go out and do anything. Like I said, I don't have any kids or anything like that. So normally fun is just really eating out for me and my husband. We actually wanted to go get some sushi this weekend from our favorite sushi place, but yeah, we really don't go out and do much, to be honest. So that is that for that envelope. Next, we will move on to the sinking funds. And some of these aren't like sinking funds, if that makes sense. Some of them, like I do take money out of it regularly, just depending on the category. And I'll just go over that in a little bit with you guys. But for emergency, we'll be getting $50. So we have 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So $250 in emergency. And these do have budgeting trackers, but I'm just not going to fill that out on camera because I feel like that's not really maybe something you guys want to see. All right, so the next category we're going to be doing is new car. So this will be getting $20. The car that I have is honestly fairly new, but because at one point I was doing Uber full time, I just ended up putting a lot of miles on my car. And so in the future, I would hope to get a newer car with less miles. That way I can keep it long term and it's not always breaking down and everything like that. So as of right now, I have 20, 40, 60, 80 in new car. Next, we have business, which will not be getting stuff today, but I will be doing a video for my DoorDash income and my delivery income. So this will be getting stuff with that money. So I'll be posting that video hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday. Health will be getting $40. And there's nothing in here except for what I just put in here. Tolls will be getting $50. So with tolls, I actually have like 1,300 plus in tolls because when I was doing Uber full time, I was always on the tollway, and that just racked up really quick. And the only way I could re-register my car in this upcoming October is to basically pay these tolls, or at least most of them. So I have to come up with like around 1,300 to renew my tags. So I know that's pretty bad, but but I will definitely save. So my goal is like $50 weekly to put in there. It still won't hit the 1,300 by that time frame, but it'll be close enough to maybe where I can work out a payment plan with them. So right now we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. Next is debt, and debt will be getting $30. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. In debt. And right now, obviously, like I said, my goal is to be debt free and everything like that. So I definitely am trying to plan to do that slowly but surely. I have different things set up outside of this to help me cut down on debt. Like I'm paying extra payments and things like that. So this isn't the only way that I'm paying down my debt. Next is challenge, and this week was $10. So the challenge that I'm doing is the 5, 10, 20 challenge. This week falls on the $10. So right now, which actually I'm not going to count this at this very moment. I'll just count it for you guys at the end of the year. And then we'll find out how much is in there. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be a lot just because I kind of just started within the last few weeks. So it's not going to be that much, but I still think it's going to be interesting to see how much I've been able to save. Car maintenance will be getting $20. And since I, do deliveries and everything like that, it's important to build this fund because I've had so many tires go out on me, just issues with my car, and I know it's because of the amount of miles I put on the car because of what I'm doing. So I definitely want to build this up as much as I can. Taxes will not be getting anything from this check. It'll be getting it from my deliveries. Miscellaneous will be getting everything that is left. So miscellaneous will be getting 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. And rollover, that would be from like my spending envelopes. If I had anything that weren't ones, I would just put them in here, and this would be just kind of rollover money, and it wouldn't necessarily have a category. If I was short on a bill or needed money for something that I didn't have enough for in another fund, I would just take it from here since it's not allocated for anything. But because we only had ones, that's not going to get anything today. So the last thing that we're going to do, and I'll take this off, is our coins. So we are going to just unstuff our coins. So this, I had a lot of coins in the last few weeks, so we're just going to stuff those, and then once this is full, I'll do a whole video for you guys just showing you how much I was able to save up. But I honestly think this right here is probably already like $20, and this was super heavy in my purse. So this part I am just gonna speed up so you guys don't have to watch this boring part. Oh, you send me, darling, you. so that is pretty much it for the video. I will be coming back to you guys on Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'm going to be stuffing my delivery funds for you guys. So we'll see how much I've made, how much I'm adding to different funds.